Once again, my thanks to the ACLU and all of you for being here with us this evening. I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you about Denver's future. People around the city are craving for change. We have not spent a lot of time tonight talking about gentrification, overdevelopment, lack of affordable housing, congested roads, and a host of other things. Those are also on the minds of people, but these civil liberty issues are fundamental to a civilized society. And so I'm glad we got to have this conversation. Folks, it all begins with leadership. People want accessible, ethical, and transparent leadership. That's what I will bring to the city as mayor of the city and county of Denver. Thank you for your patience tonight. I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you. Penfield Tate at tatefordenver.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I would also like to thank the ACLU. You know I'm the biggest fangirl. This is by far the most accessible, inclusive forum that we've all been part of. Thank you so much to the ASL interpreters for being here and making this accessible for all. Please follow the Kalyn #4 mayor. We're taking a very non-traditional approach. I want Denver to be the most accessible city in the world. I want housing for all. I want public accessible transportation that's free for everybody. I am doing everything I can to strategize and mobilize around communities commonly left out of politics, that commonly don't go to these type of events. So we're using art in all of our events. We're using music in all of our events. We're feeding everybody. We have used all of our campaign funds, like I said, to go into the community now. And we're hoping that this campaign outlasts this election cycle and politics in general. Thank you.
I just want to mention something that an individual came out and said to me over the weekend at one of my neighborhood stops. And that is that they felt that we are failing in Denver to invest in our most precious resource, which they said is people. And I couldn't agree with that more. This election is about the people of Denver. Growth has led the conversation. Development has led the conversation. Accommodating more and more people has led the conversation. But we have to make it sure we get it right for the people that are here, across the board, that we're focused on their needs, on the needs of community, and how we have vision and leadership and ethics as we grow into the future. So that's why I'm in this race, and I look forward to an opportunity to lead that city with that first. My name is Jamie Giellis. I'm a candidate for Denver Mayor, jamiefordenver.com, and I look forward to getting your vote on May 7th. Thank you so much.
Okay. Y'all hear me? Yeah. Okay. Listen. By nature, we are miracle workers. Now, a miracle is no more than a temporary suspension of a natural law. For instance, what goes up, got to come down. That's gravity, ain't got nothing to do with me and you. That's just objective truth. Now, the miracle is how do you suspend gravity? What goes up, catch it before it hits the ground. That's the miracle. That's what we can do. Now, we got to do this because we can do this. We've done it before. I'm looking at y'all. I see so many folks up in there that came out of the war in Vietnam. And I'm looking like we have a family reunion up in there. For real. You know, your hair a little bit short. But listen, we need everybody who wants to participate in this thing do it. So I'm inviting all of the candidates to join me in my administration. Do your passion. Let's everybody who wants to do this, do it as a people. And then let's build this city, not into a great city, but a good city that's good for everybody, not only here, but the entire world. And we will set the standard for humanity.
Thank you. What keeps us safe in our communities aren't city officials. It's people like you, people like the ACLU, people who put their lives on the line. People who protest, whether they're in groups or as individuals. You know, many of us have risked our own personal safety to stand up to do the right thing. And I want to make sure that we give those voices the credit. People who have literally put their lives on the line, and some of them who have lost their lives for our civil liberties. So when we are moving forward into a new direction of the city, I want us to think about that we don't have to have the present reality that we have today. We can have a more compassionate city. We can do a better job respecting people's rights. We can have a more humanitarian place for people who are on the streets or incarcerated. But we have to do it with a new direction. We can't keep doing the same old thing. I'm Lisa Calderon. I'm asking for your vote to be Denver's first female mayor with a more compassionate approach to how we address our most complicated problems in this city. Thank you so much.
Once again, thank you. You know, when you gave me the honor of being your mayor 8 years ago, this city was very challenged. We were in a lot of trouble. Because of some very bold decisions that you made in partnership with my administration, the second term of my administration was where we had all the tools to help this city fly and be much more competitive. Today, you and I sit in the most economically vibrant city in the country, arguably voted one of the best cities in the country, #2 according to U.S. News and World Report. The third term will be about making sure that those who have not come along in this economy of prosperity get a greater, fairer chance at equity and inclusion. That we address our civil rights and make sure that we continue on with our efforts around criminal justice reform, and that people aren't thrown away and that they're standing in front of more compassionate courts. And this city also becomes one of the more modern, progressive cities in the United States of America. Folks, we live in a great city, and we should not be ashamed. We should be proud of the accomplishments we made, and at the same time, we can address our challenges while continuing to thrive as a great city, a leading city in these United States of America. I'm Michael Hancock. I'd be honored to continue to be your mayor and continue to lead this city forward to greatness on all of our behalves. Thank you.